Hello, my little bonbons. Welcome to or welcome back to my little channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Philip the Unicorn. So as you probably can guess, I'm talking about Asia and nine different wonderful facts about Asia because they are beautiful people. I love Asia. I want to go to Asia. I want to go to Japan, Tokyo because that's just the place I want to go. But it doesn't mean that I'm not going to go anywhere else in Asia. Probably India because that's probably most tourist kind of place. Or blah blah blah. I just want to go Asia. After the fact, I'm probably gonna give my opinion about it and probably be happy because I probably made nine different outtakes of this. I'm fucking up so many times, so I'm gonna go 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 because every time I try to do 1, 2, 3, 4, that kind of fucked me up. So number nine is Asia is the largest continent in the world. So that means there are 4 point something billion people in there, not millions, but billions of different types of people in Asia. That's a lot of people. I mean, 4.4 billion people in Asia. That's a lot of Asian people. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Also, number eight is that China and India is the only two nationals in the world that have numbers over billions of people. So that's a lot of people. I think China and them have 1 billion people. So that's really interesting because they're in different countries and there's just a lot of people. Also, there's 48 different countries in that. So that's in Asia. So that's really cool because, yeah. Number seven is there's hundreds of different spoken languages in Asia. For example, India alone actually has 30 different languages, official languages. But the most ones spoken in Asia are English, Arabic, and Mandarin Chinese are the most common ones. Number six is China is so wide that it's nationally, you would think that it would have different time zones across China, but it doesn't. It just has one different nationals of time zone, and they're all the same. To think about it, Canada has different time zones for different areas. For example, I'm for example that I lived in Ontario and we had a different one, and now I live in Newfoundland and we have a complete one. I think Newfoundland is ahead of them, so it's an hour and 30 minutes ahead, and Ontario is behind, so it gets confusing and blah blah blah. But it's really fascinating. Also, number five, you can't get fat in Japan apparently because that's actually against the law. You can't get fat, and there's also a thing. When you're 40, you have to get your wrist checked, and if men, you have to be three. If you're over 3.5 of your wrist measurement, and for women, if you are 3.5, I think 3.3 for men and 3.5 for females, then you are at risk or you are overweight. So don't know what they do with that, but information, but don't be fat apparently. Also, number four, that Mandarin Chinese is the most common language in the world with over 1 billion people speaking it. So that's really fascinating because you would think English is the most well known language in the world, but it's actually Mandarin Chinese. Number three, Japanese life expectancy is the longest in the world with 87.3 years for women and 85 years for men. I must know the secret. What are they drinking in there? The fountain of life? Like, what do I need to know? Number two is that everyone in Vietnam has the same birthday, which is celebrated in the Vietnam New Year. I don't know what that actually means. Apparently, everyone still celebrates that. I don't know what time it is for the New Year in Vietnam. I think it's different from New Year's in Canada, but it's really cool to actually think everyone's celebrating the same thing, and then everyone gets older by the elapse or something like that. I'm not sure. I probably should do more information of that, but yeah. Lastly, Japan has the most millionaires over Germany, France, Italy, China, and Canada. But that doesn't mean that they are the richest because they don't make it to the top 10 richest people in the world. So they may have many millionaires, but they don't have the richest of them. They don't have any the richest people in the world. So that's the number thing. So just remember that Asian people do not always look like Chinese, Japanese, or Korean. There's so much more, just like India, Iran, Pakistani, Thailand, Turkey, and Vietnam's, and so much more because there's 48 different countries. So I'm gonna give my actual opinion now of Asia. So I think Asia is the most beautiful place ever. I think Asian people are the most beautiful beings in the world. I just think they're gorgeous and I just think they're lovable. I really want to go to Japan because I think Japanese people, I want to actually connect with Japanese people the most. It's just my preference. And please don't get offended because I just prefer them. I don't really care for white people. I just never really understood them. I'm white, but like I just prefer different cultures or different languages or whatever, and Japanese people are the most connected for me for some reason. I don't know what it is. I think it's the beautiful skin and the hair and just the eyes. But I also appreciate the Indians and the Pakistanians. They are very beautiful people too. They're gorgeous. I mean, shit, I would actually want to date one or be with one. But doesn't mean like it's very controversial of kind of a topic because it's people are very like, oh, you only like Asian people. You like that. It's like, yes, I do. What's the problem? Or you're racist because you don't want to date your own kind. But also, like, it's a very controversial kind of thing, and it just annoys me because if you like someone and you like them for just like them for your personality, don't forget like them for their looks. But if you are connected by their looks, then that's okay. Doesn't make you wrong. And also, Asian people, do not get offended when white people can't say names. I mean, shit. Do you expect us to say hard words that we don't hear mostly often, especially when our names are Bob, Bill, Jim, George, Filbert? I mean, shit. Do you expect us to speak something? So please, don't get offended when we don't understand a word. You people are beautiful and gorgeous. And I love Asian people the most. And I love Asia. I think if they have, like, for example, a lot of Asian movies or a lot of Asian TV shows or comics or mangas have been ruined by being whitewashed, and it's the most saddest thing ever because I would like to see more Asian people in the world to actually be shown on TV or movies. That's my cat. I just think it should be more shown. I think, let's for example, Dragon Ball Z, that movie was a total wreck because they had a white person play as Goku, and it was a fucking mess. And also from Death Note for the 2016, they had a good Asian person playing it, or they could have had a good Asian person play it, but they took some white dude that was screaming most of the time, and it was just fucking annoying. Like, why? Just everyone, especially Scarlett Johansson or whatever the hell her name, they whitewashed Ghost in a Shell, and I don't understand that because there's so many Asian people. Why take someone that's white and do something when they have no clue of it? It just gets annoying because just get Asian people. I mean, I would have if I had a TV show. There would be so many Asian people. It wouldn't be funny, but it would be have different languages or different skin tones or whatever. Asian people are beautiful. I hope you did not get offended by this, and I hope you actually did like this because it's really long. So please, if you actually did like it, comment below if you liked it or did not. Please like it to show your support, and comment if you liked or not, and maybe information of Asian people or Asia. And also, don't forget to subscribe and become a little bonbon. Thank you very much for actually watching this, and thank you for actually making it for this long. If you actually watched it, yeah, thank you. Bye.